My daughter Lucy is 3.5, and she is such a blessing to be around. We absolutely adore her. She looks at life so differently, and I wish every day that I could have the same passion for life that she does. She looks at all the little things. You can't take her to the park without finding every little leaf and every little rock and every little pine cone. And she's full of energy. She loves to run, climb. She'll just throw balls all day and rock. She's got a great arm. And I just love her. She has such a sweet spirit. She just walks around and just enjoys life. She's pretty quiet now still, but she's a lot of fun. We decided to go with preschool and continue intensive therapy and also start understanding how to sit in circle time, interact with other kids, how to eat with other children, all of that. The way that they're using the iPad in the school context would be almost as a motivator and a reward for every time she does a little therapy session. So there might be 2 minutes of matching and then 30 seconds of iPad. Hugely motivating for Lucy. And for a child like Lucy, it is hard to find things that are motivating. And the iPad has been a positive reinforcement for her. And a lot of reinforcers can be distracting. If we give her a sticker, she sticks it on her nose, it's in her mouth, she's eating it. That's not always a positive reinforcer. So the iPad has been huge for her here. At home, the iPad has been an enormous tool for us to use as well. We originally bought it as a communication device for her. She was only 2, and we thought, well, if we put some pictures on it, maybe she can show us if she wants chips, or she can kind of go through and show us if she wants juice, something like that. And as it turns out, she was a little young for it, so we kind of put it up for a few weeks, and then we brought it out just with games. We thought, well, maybe she'll just enjoy playing it on long car rides. We were flying to California, and we thought, what if we just put some movies on it? If we put Toy Story on it, maybe she'll just watch it. Well, that opened a huge world for us. She still does not use it as a communication device yet, even though that's still our vision for her, that we will eventually put some programs on that she can use in that realm. But for now, she is allowed a few times during the day to sit on her bed and quietly play with her iPad. And that has been a huge blessing for her and our family, mostly because it's hard to keep her occupied on her own. And at times I feel like, I'm kind of stressed going between, oh gosh, I got to cook and kind of manage the other kids, but here I got to keep things going for Lucy. I have to, keep her going with certain tasks. And that can be kind of draining to do all day long. And I think the iPad so far is the first thing you can just give her and say, okay, you get this for 20 minutes, and she'll just sit there quietly. And so for a parent like me, that's huge. This Nemo storybook was the first thing that caught her attention. Just basically taught herself how to thumb through the pages with the arrow. And what was really sweet that we just can't believe is she can go through and do these puzzles by herself. And if she's a little frustrated, one of the pieces isn't quite right, she'll bring us over and have us do it for her. And so she just shows a tremendous amount of focus and ability to just kind of maneuver this whole program. So she does this one. Her other favorites are this counting game, which has been very educational, and she's hearing those numbers, and it's so repetitive. And then obviously some of the cars ones. And then her favorite one recently has been a little Elmo game. And I can't find it on here. There's a possibility she just deleted it, which does happen accidentally quite a bit. So. And this is also important. We're not overusing it, so it's still very special, and it's a very exciting thing. And this is one of the only words that she can say is iPad. And even coming home from school, sometimes she'll sit in the back seat and say iPad. And that's huge. So